Howdy folks, my name is Dan and this is TexasCashHomebuyer.com. I am San Antonio's premier house buyer of dirty, disgusting, filthy problem houses that nobody wants. I want them. I want to buy them. I want to fix them up. A lot of people ask me why I do what I do. Why would I want to buy dirty, disgusting, filthy, vacant houses? The reason is very simple. A house is meant for a wonderful family to live in and enjoy. But let's face it, life happens sometimes. Sometimes houses become vacant, they become abandoned, maybe divorce hits the family, a foreclosure, medical situations, you get behind on payment, doesn't matter. So what are we going to do with those vacant, dirty, disgusting, filthy, abandoned houses? Are we just going to let them rot? Are we going to let the city take them, demo them, and do nothing with them? No. Let me buy them. I have the time, the energy, and the resources to make decisions quickly. I can trade your dirty, disgusting, filthy, vacant, abandoned house into cash and put a wonderful family in it. This year alone, I'm going to help 100 families do just that. But I can't do it alone. I need your help. That's what I do. I fix problems and I find solutions. I'd like to share a brief story of one time where I really was able to help this family. I got a phone call one day. It was Friday, 4 o'clock. I remember it. And basically the lady was almost crying. She says, Dan, I don't know what to do. I went ahead and talked to her over the phone, and I got her to open up. The story was as follows. She had married a wonderful man 10 years ago. That wonderful man turned out to be a cheater, and they went through a divorce 4 years in the past. Now, she fought with all her force and all her fire in her to keep the house. However, she didn't know anything about the finances of the house, how to make the payments, or even where to make them. Long story short, after only a few months, she had gotten behind on her payments and she was about to lose her home. A lot of people don't know this, but Texas is a non-judicial state. That's just a fancy way of saying you can lose your house in as little as 41 days. So of course, when she called me, she already had a foreclosure date. Remember I told you she called me on Friday at 4 o'clock? Well, foreclosure was Tuesday at noon. So we had 4 days to act. Long story short, I worked through the entire weekend. I went ahead and bought her house for what she owed. And to make matters even better for her, I said, listen, you've got a lot of problems on your hand. You're going to need a U-Haul truck. You're going to need people to help you move. And you need to solve all of these issues in the next couple of days. She didn't have a husband. Her kids were gone, out of state. She had no one to help her out. Not only did I buy her house and solve that problem, but I also arranged for a U-Haul truck to be there. I arranged for 2 men to help her out and move her stuff. She didn't even have money for the first 3 months of rent. I went ahead and helped her with that. And then we went ahead and arranged for a storage facility to be available to her. I also paid 3 months of that. She was so happy that I was able to solve all of her problems in just a couple of days that she just couldn't even believe it. And then the way we did things is because we were able to make her payments on her behalf. Her credit went from about a 490 to about a 670. She called me a couple of weeks ago and she says, Dan, I just want to let you know that my credit has gone up. I'm back on my feet. I have a payment that I can afford and things are just looking great. And I was not expecting this phone call. So this is what we do. We are problem solvers. We're solution seekers. Yes, we buy houses, but more importantly, we buy problems and we solve them. So if you have a problem house in San Antonio, I need for you to call me today, not tomorrow, today, 210-998-1714 or visit TexasCashHomebuyer.com. I can't wait to buy your problem house.